Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I am so sorry I've been gone for so long and I loaded up the wrong fucking character. So sorry about that, much professionalism, but hey, I'm back now. And like I said, we're at the Temple of Mafal. I have no idea what happened, but basically I had a whole week with no internet, so I couldn't stream or even play on my Xbox. Bit crappy that Xbox not able to have your screen connected, but hey, I'm back now. That's the important thing. Let's get going. Hey, Morgan. I'm double checking the text I got from someone important. Anyway, let's go!
Let's look around.
One corner, isn't it?
Yes. You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Alathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
If they keep records, it could change everything we thought we knew about history.
Tis thrilling, no? To discover an era thought lost forever has possibly thrived in the shadows. We may, however, find these elves reluctant to part with their long-kept secrets.
I want to discuss the well again.
Oh, I see. An opportunity to use the well may not even arise. I understand this. All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I be the one to do so. I am willing to accept the consequences.
What if something happens to you? What about your son?
Kieran is a strong lad. He will thrive, with or without me.
Are you sure of that?
I am sure of precious little these days. Yes?
You've seen the elves here. They see...
What? The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
You said this Mythal was worshipped as a goddess.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
There are varied accounts of Mythal?
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony. Whatever the truth, all accounts of Mythal end the same. Exiled to the beyond with her brethren.
What do you mean, exiled?
Tricked by the Dread Wolf, as all the elven gods were said to be, trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
It is difficult to say. Corypheus's people clearly accessed some manner of tunnel. This place seems less a simple temple and more a complex, or a fortress, like Skyhold.
But with more ambushes.
Can always rectify that upon return, Inquisitor.
Let's continue.
As you wish.
No, sir.
The Red Templars must have collapsed. Let's find another way through.
Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths alongside Elven, or at least those having our features. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So, you're elves from ancient times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over.
Wait, that's not right. What do you say?
You would not know truth. Shemlin history is as short as the pool of your years.
What did the Imperium do then? Are you saying it wasn't a war?
The war of carrion feasting upon a corpse, yes. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Vira Belasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I do not believe you. Our duty is clear. The Vira Belasan shall not be usurped, even if I must destroy it. Masal Dinan.
No! Morgan!
He said the elves destroyed themselves before my countrymen came along. Could that be true? I can hardly believe it.
Apparently humans aren't the only stubborn fools on this continent.
How old could they be if they died so stupid? Right?
Excuse me.
place is like a maze.
Elfie elves didn't want normal people near their precious well.
Watch the assassins!
Well, sorrow.
That's something.
How has such magic lasted?
You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor, you've got a damn long reach. You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have guessed you'd follow us into this hole.
I spoke with your Tranquil, Maddox. He sacrificed himself for your cause.
I told him not to. He Died as one of us, then. One of the faithful. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
You dare say that to my face? After you butchered my men? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength that Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. So, Inquisitor, how will this go?
With your armor gone, dickhead.
Power's all well and good, until it's taken away.
What did you do? What did you do? My armor is gone. Delirium! I need it! Kill them all! It ends here, Kanash! take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
Still alive. He's tough. We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment. Avalon!
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the Sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
Look around you. Everything your people were. It's already gone.
It is.
Why remain? Why perform a duty without purpose?
Our duty is all that remains. Those who drank from the Vir of Elasan paid a great price, bound to the service of Mythal for eternity.
You claim Mythal was truly a god?
To you, it shall make no difference.
What would you have done? Backed into a corner?
And what if the well was destroyed? Or this entire temple? Are you so eager to die for sympathy's sake?
There must have been some other way.
Corypheus forced the elf's hand, and ours. Blame him, if you must. You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service. Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
What training makes you so qualified?
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
What about you, Dorian?
A human from Tevinter scoops up the last bits of elven knowledge? I know why you ask. I know it's important, but I can't be that man.
Perhaps you're right.
I am. You know I am.
You're not concerned about the price? Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
Are you sure you want this, Morgan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Thoughts?
It all seems ghoulish. Let Morrigan use it, if she wants it so much.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No one should go in the Well of Sorrows.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Looking at it, listening to it, that's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
There,
It's
Morgan.
yours. Morgan. Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can... The Illuvian!
Through the mirror!
Oh, excuse me.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
You sound pretty certain when you say that.
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom. Secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
We defeated his army, and elven magic killed him at the temple. He's not invincible.
Not invincible, but incredibly powerful and immortal. Yet, there is a way. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Excuse me. I'll sort through my stuff.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god.
Oh!
Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
That's cool, yeah. It's actually, I'm a bit quiet. I just finished a lot of missions and a bit tired.
Now that sounds more dangerous than anything I've done.
Yeah, but it's good to see you.
And there is the wits that reassures us. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
My battery's low.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Better? Go back.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walk through a mirror, and wound up back here.
Oh, that was,
The shit that happens to you is crazy.
I was having technical issues, so sorry about that.
Anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Carry on.
Nah, I think everything that could go wrong was going wrong, but like I said, at least you tried, so I appreciate that.
The Temple
sorry
of
about that.
Methal sounds truly astounding. I would have liked to have seen it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'm not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens, we'll do it together.
You think to share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it.
Yeah, I don't know how
Noble
much
sentiment,
longer that'll be
but
because
ultimately a mistake.
I've got a few areas to
Because
explore
while
in this
one
game.
selfless woman may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
There's a first time for everything.
Perhaps, but it will not be this time. I believe even you know that.
Why is this so important to you?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You must not let false modesty allow you to pass your power to someone else. There are few regrets sharper than watching fools squander what you sacrificed to achieve. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Methal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now.
Oh dear.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to hear...
I would be happy to share it with you.
I think I've done that actually. I can't remember if I've actually done that one already.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive.
might talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
That elf, Abelas. He said the Imperium wasn't what destroyed the elves. My people would never accept that. It would reduce us to scavengers, destroy our legacy no matter how terrible. But we should accept it. Take our history down a peg. Confront the legacy hanging over us like a shroud. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to save my home. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything. What's on your mind?
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Is that Liliana?
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
I think you
Liliana
would
will be a
make good
perfect divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned no one away from our doors. It was a refuge, a place of peace. I felt the Maker's presence and his love even when they told me he'd left us. This is the Chantry I know, the Chantry I wish the world to see.
The Chantry you describe is vastly different from the one I know.
But it could be this way, could it not? The Chantry dictated where it should have inspired. It spoke of judgment instead of acceptance. It should encourage the good in everyone, rather than rebuke us for our sins. No one should be turned away from our doors. No one is without worth. Whoever you are, whatever your mistakes, you are loved. Unconditionally, in your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame. So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
Can we prepare for flaming seas? Maybe collect all the snow from the frostbacks just in case.
I'll see what I can do. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythol as we speak. I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge.
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end. With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling.
I'll leave you to your work.
The end is coming, Sex. The end is coming. The door. Nope, not the door. Sorry. The door to Vivian.
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? We should probably give some thought to the very likely possibility that Morrigan will use her new power against us.
I have complete confidence in Morrigan. She won't turn on us.
My dear, even if she wishes to remain loyal, what will the Well's power do to her mind? She's bound to some ancient demon. Circle records have limited information on shapeshifting. There are mentions of counter.
Yeah, you have missed quite a fair bit of the game.
Converting to their true forms. I have my people researching these spells now. If they have ever been documented, I'll find them. The pieces are nearly in place.
Actually, what boiled down to is that we stopped
You've done well.
Griffiths from trying to murder the Empress of Orlais. We stopped him from having an army of demons by turning wardens. And we've now stopped him from getting the Well of Sorrows, which would have given him very ancient, powerful elven knowledge. That's the gist of what's going on. I hope that helps. Nope, Corypheus is not a happy bunny. See, he's getting such out to a weakened state right now that even Chadwick's not scared of him. Chadwick is sound asleep right underneath the bed, not even having a single thought about being scared of Corypheus. Hello, Cass.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide.
It's just not an Archdemon!
I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
It wouldn't be any fun if all this was over so soon.
Corypheus believes himself a god. Pride alone demands he not slink off into the shadows. I have faith you will be victorious even so. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
Oh, I have plans of my own.
As you should. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go to normal times. Oh, I can't think of the best way to... Yeah, basically, I will plan to go back to the normal time soon. But at the moment, I just, forgot to put the black rule. I mean, I've just got lots going on at the moment, and it'd be easier just to stream at night time than it would be the normal afternoon.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
How can you still have faith?
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
For moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
What was it so? Once she's got anything to say.
I heard reports of the events at the Temple of Mathal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
I'm surprised a Chantry Mother wants to explore a temple full of references to elven gods.
The Maker is great enough to withstand whatever truths we uncover. Whether these elven gods were myths, or simply aspects of the Maker, they are worth studying. But of course, all that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
Farewell.
Farewell.
Let's go check on Blackwall, aka Tom Rainier. Excuse me.
Corypheus is able to possess Grey Wardens, or so I hear. Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real warden.
There's really no good in your lie. Please stop trying to find some.
Right. Never mind then.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Oh, definitely you got sprinkles. This is called a Magus Tiddles. So, its name is Sprinkles. So it's like, Tiddle Sprinkles.
Inquisitor.
Marcel. And that's like, I'm like, oh, maybe a good thing I pretend to be a Grey Warden and lie about it. No, you're a lying bastard.
Training here will suit them out there.
You dreaming again? Like chatting in his sleep.
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Most of our people were at the Temple of Mythal. I've still got a few, though. Men who are recovering from wounds. I can send them around to rattle swords, wave flags, and look a lot larger than they are. It'll mess with enemy estimates of our numbers, so no one thinks Skyhold is undermanned.
We'll talk later.
She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her away.
Stop it!
She's a rogue and a thief and she'll
Stop it!
your fate. She would always
Shut
like
up!
to say,
Shut
why
up!
change the past when you can own this
Wait a
day?
minute.
Today she will fight to keep her away. A rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate.
Kick your ass.
I was never quite the wealthiest girl.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon.
As you can see,
That's easy.
my headcanon for
We're
Sailor was
good
that
at
she
killing
fucking hates Mary then.
Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
I wish I could.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
And you're gonna help me do it with a giant spoon.
She's a rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will
Oh,
fight
will
to
you
keep
please
her
shut
away.
the
She's a
fuck
rogue
up?
and
It's
a thief,
creepy
and
that
she'll
you're singing
tempt
about
your
my
fate.
girlfriend.
Just rumors.
I love your logic, Zach. Executor!
Right. That's why.
Let's see what other stuff she's written down. Thank you for choosing to sing a different song. I know, I hate it. Hey, we just fucking fun. Okay, what's Sarah gonna say?
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
That's some long dead you're gloating over.
About time I got mine back. Elvie elves have shoved victim in my face 1,000,000 times. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
Why are you dismissing what happened in Mythal?
Of course. None of it holds up. I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
Oh. Well, we don't really believe in a daily stuff,
I'm
so
with
she'll
you.
say that's not really fit.
Everything in that temple was highly suspect.
Oh, good. I was worried you were going elfie on me. Come on, let's get ready for lumpy. And by lumpy, I mean Cariffy shit, not your bits, because that would be gross. Lumpy bits. So yeah, I'm done. Food? Buckles.
Your kids will go talk to Cole. I think he's got one of them weird red lyrium bits sticking out of him. He looks quite lumpy. The name Lumpy's quite a funny thing about it, especially how he dies.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father. His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
Cole, you comforted him during his dying hours. So we were able to do, and thank you for that. Anyway, Cole.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Yeah, he's talking about Abalas there, because Abalas in Elven means sorrow.
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it. What if something else can?
I don't think Morrigan would keep it here if that were true.
Yes. Morrigan said as much when I asked her.
Oh?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables.
Ah.
The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
Because it's good to unwind and spend time with your friends?
I suppose that's true.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Let's get going and see what's the best way to do all these missions.
To work?
You go get Samson. Little bitch he is.
Inquisitor. At your service.
Whilst we're doing that, I'll quickly go catch up with Morgan and excuse me, the garden. Mulligan! Mulligan!
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
She was chasing Kieran?
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
See you later, Liliana! Kieran! fucking I dropped my
This is a
controller there.
crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Kieran! Kieran!
Morgan! Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late.
Let me help you.
Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now, after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morgan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
So let me get over my bar, just piss him out. That's what Inquisition's missing. Next, Dead Wolf, give us a bar again. I miss my bars. Kieran! Spirits, come on you guys help me to be the Kieran. Kieran!
There he is! Who's with him?
That's...
Mother!
Mother. Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful? I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough. You'll endanger the boy.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You... Armthal.
Yes, so Plymouth, who's Asabella, also Mafal.
Can't be Mythal. It's not possible.
Explain to me, dear girl, why I cannot be what I am.
Anyway, Scar.
Mythal was an elven god. You're...
Human? Not a word many have used for me in a very long time.
sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice
Well, technically
denied
Kieran's an
to
elf
her.
blood, if you remember. In this timeline, Kieran's an elf blood because his dad's an elf.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone.
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow lingering in the sun.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims? Do you even know what she truly is?
After this bit of Stan, if you're to hear sex, I'm going to tell you a very interesting theory.
End? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged. Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
So you lured us here. What do you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
I have to go now, Mother.
No, I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
I can see saying like, I want to punch this bit so much.
Wait, The way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet you hear me complain. Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
Twas the well.
Always grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you. How refreshing to see my lovely daughter so obedient.
If she did not have this hold over me,
then you would do something even more foolish. In this place, my power is greater than yours. Do not tempt me further.
Kieran,
as you wish. Hear my
It's
proposal.
funny how she used Morgan to
Let me
do
take the
backhand
and you
sailor
are
and send
free
her
of me
flying.
forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be
Oh
free
my
of your
god, that's so
clutches.
funny.
I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
Yeah, basically, what my theory is, there's another name Flemeth is known as. A very, very important figure to the Chantry. I think that Flemeth was Andraste. And that time when she had they had the crown and Bethel came to her, that was when she was being burnt at the pyre. Then when Mathras stabbed her and Droste revived her, and she went on to become Plymouth.
She wanted the old god's soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
You truly had no idea what she was?
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. Just be thankful you did not drink from the well. I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me, and I cannot tell whether I passed. Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that remains is for you to find him.
Yeah, we're now ready to fight Corypheus today. Maybe we'll take him on the weekend, it depends. We've still got a few other areas to go. I was saying there's the last 6 of the rest of the approach, not the rest of the approach, of Empress de Leon to go. We have a section, then, got areas of the Empress de Leon to go. We've still got to go to the Hissing Wastes. And we also got to go investigate the Sards. But now we've got a prisoner to judge. And in the meantime, we're going to inflate the Thingy's numbers. I'll probably wait until Thingy's one's done.
All right.
We have a judgment to do. I was gonna sing the Yakuza song judgment, but I know these
Personal
songs 24 hours
interest, I
into
have
relevant
relieved
stuff.
Josephine, as you might expect. Knight Templar Samson, general to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Judging him will affect as many as his crimes. I won't take it lightly.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The profit just isn't as pretty.
I found your people. They believed in you. Believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal, he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair. I made them believe their pain had purpose. Just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander? It ended as well as anything else I've done. Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
Cullen, you deal with
Very
them.
well. Samson, you will spend your remaining years serving the Inquisition. Cullen will be your handler. Perhaps he can get something useful out of you.
I doubt the Commander believes there's anything worthy left in me.
You're not wrong, but you served something greater than yourself once. Perhaps you can be made to remember that.
Plus, if he really pisses you off, listen after a dragon, like, that can eat him. See, that's gonna be right for a while. Yeah, that quest is glitching. It's really pissed me off. Oh hi, Anna, thanks for the thank you for the follow, Serpina. I'm good. I'm just trying to work out where to go next. I'm gonna, well, I think I missed some bits in the entrance to Leon. Trying to work out. Oh, cool. Yeah, glad you did. Yeah, I'm getting towards the end stages of Dragon Age Inquisition now, and just got to do just a couple of the areas and then all the DLC stuff. I'm not going to go take on the dragons just yet because I don't know, I think I could take one now, but I just don't feel 100% ready. I want to do the hissing race first. Best way round.
We're keeping people away from the Red Miriam as much as
I hate when you lock a door and it doesn't register that it's unlocked. Trying to figure out where. There he is. Oh, there it is. All leveled up, Ball and Dorian. Oh, I can't remember where the cave bit is now. Cave bit. Oh, that's where it is. I had the wrong bit. I need to.
This might interest you, sir.
Need to get some.
Word for you.
I can't stop thinking about it. Omega, feel my cry.
Be well, Inquisitor.
Oh no, I forgot to do something now. Oh, no, don't. This bit of the blood. Oh.
I've news, sir.
Here should be another. It should be a journal thing. The one is what I'm looking for. Get back here, wimp. Where's this piece of paper? Where is it? Oh, I need to figure out where the weapon is, so I'm just going to quickly try Googling it. Oh, God. So I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to look for the Ruined Blade quest area as well. Going quiet. Okay, I know where to go now. So I got lost, but I forget where I'm going now. North. Where's this map? Bone. That's just what. I need to explore all the way through here, but must have not have. I'm so confused. It's not in here. So I get myself so confused, it's peeing me off. I hate when I get so badly lost.
Keeping watch.
You have it. Of course.
Don't fall down. Where would it be? Leave.
You must have been driven mad in the temple,
Knew I'd hate it. Felt like choking down a peach pit, knowing it would end bad.
It was mystifying. Lovely turn of phrase, incidentally.
Seriously, they passed like pine cones.
Dorian and Bob, please talk to each other. Be an elf, like a journal. I can't find it. Really getting on my nerves. Just as much as Dorian and Armble will not hook up. seem more interested to talk to Sarah than they are to me. So I feel like I'm wasting all you guys' time, but I just wanna find this letter. More silver. There it is! There it is! I found it! Now, what's the bet on how long it's going to take to do this proxy quest to unlock the area now? I hope it's not too long. Oh no, it's a power thing, and I've got plenty of power. Got the power. Got the power.
Inquisitor?
Sorry.
Inquisitor. Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature until we deal with Corypheus.
Let us begin. Let us begin.
To work? We'll be spread thin until the rest of our forces...
That's what I was looking for. Let's go. And Dorian. Fireball. You're both good looking. Whatever you want to do to each other, just do it. I need a new sword soon.
So this is where the Sulavine blade was lost.
Stuck it in the arse end of nowhere.
Shit, I missed one. Oops.
There's an altar.
And everything was perfectly serene until they disturbed the ancient altar.
So where's the... How do you make the fail fire then? Guys. And it's just... Oh, mosaic piece. Oh no, I just feel something I forgot to do. So seeing that room, then you think of something I need to go do in Vallejo. Now let's light this pocket. Oh, no, no, no. Take that, you piece of shit. Bitch.
It's only part of the sword. The elves broke it after all.
And no one's recovered it since, thanks to the Revenant.
There must be more altars.
Dorian? Buddy. Why'd you not put the pissing darts down? Dorian, buddy. Bud.
The veil is fat here.
The red skin, huh? Luke, don't jump around like a fucking tit. Not all of them, because I know they're all going to be crap. Die, you big bastard.
The final piece of the sword. Perhaps Dagna can find a way to restore it.
Oh, Dagna! Dagna, old buddy! Let's go get the swordie fixed. And then we'll go check out the shops at Valrayo. And then I don't want to start a new area because I don't want to leave like an area partly done. And I really don't fancy fighting all them dragons in Point de Leon. I think that's the only real quest I've got to do with the Empire, to be honest, to fight the dragons and on a separate island, and I don't really feel like doing that. Dagnabad.
Inquisitor?
Dagno, buddy, old pal. Gonna store the spoon because I'm gonna bring out the stupid weapons for when I fight the final boss fight. And when I seen stupid weapons, I mean like the Red of Destiny. And the Boon Spoon. So bye bye, Marks, Mangolds, blah blah blah.
You were there. I have to know what it was like. The colors, the smells, the magic. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting.
I'm just about dead.
You went into the Fade. If you have time, Inquisitor, do tell.
We found a sword in an elven ruin. Can you do something with it?
That broken thing? You can't stitch a sword. Metal doesn't heal. What if it did, though? That would be amazing.
Dagna? The sword?
Sorry. It's quality, right? I could use the pieces to make a plan for a new sword. One that's less broken. It's like the pieces are inspiration. That's just perfect for you.
I'm going wrong way for Blackwall, aren't I? I believe that's the model they use for Vigilance, two-handed. Yeah, I'm gonna store Uncertainty because I feel assured that powerful deserves a better home. Anyway. See all the junk I've got. And off we go to Battle Royale. Off we go to Battle Royale. Why won't... yeah. About here, I could have read a shop if I want to go.
Those who had been cast down, the demons.
You're rather insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron. I've no reason to be polite to you.
This shop's so handy. Don't send it from here, nope. Okay.
Help yourself to a sock from the basket. But only one!
Actually, I might hold off. I was going to see if I've got any... No, good weapons. That looks like thingy sealed. Okay, did I buy all the dragon stuff? I did. Yeah, it looks like I did.
Everything is for sale. Except the rejuvenating oils. Those are for my personal use.
Let's go explore the Hessian, start doing exploring the Hessian raids, and then we can always explore more next time. Did I trying to remember if I
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, Your Worship. This space has nothing but... space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
Corypheus wouldn't send out his followers unless it was worth it.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins, on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Red Templars are digging them out, with Venatori supervision.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Red Templars heading northwest to here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Ah. Alright, Kokomalos. Those horrible things that exist in Thedas. If I ever get an upgraded PC and I'm repairs on PC, I'm definitely getting the mod that makes the NPCs talk to each other more often. I thought you were some kind of weird creature. Come on. Oh, sleepy boy.
That is a whole lot of nothing.
Wow, that's so much nowhere.
Oh, you little bit. Ah, fuck one with. As close as... Yeah. Boom! Good motherfucker! Boom! Yeah, level up and go with it.
Shantakafas, don't you ever bathe? Sometimes. You want to watch, don't you?
I'd rather stand upwind.
Human sweat smells like pork that's been sitting in the sun. Just saying.
guys, how are you?
It's a pleasure to see a new face. Watch out for those Tevinter mages. They aren't so kindly as Hunter Mag, which is me.
Anything I should look out for?
Watch out if you have to fill your water skins. There's more monsters than normal staking out the oasis.
Do you know what the Venatori mages are doing here?
Arguing amongst themselves, mostly. I think they're trying to find a way inside that tomb with the two statues. It's locked tight as far as I can tell.
Why come out here for game? What do you hunt?
Not game. I bring back fine furs and shiny teeth they cut and sew in Orlais. I'm not the only hunter here. Val Royal's always hungry for the best. You can make a fortune feeding that beast. Quillback spines, for example. All the fashion for men's hats last winter.
Farewell.
Heed the winds.
got to tell a story and I'm trying to remember how the story goes. Nope. Yeah, let's get into this area. There's a little, these like finger tongue stores. You've got to light them in the right order to tell the story. Now which one makes? The left.
Wasn't the right solution.
You think?
Oh, gotta go. Ah, I get it. Doesn't. Well, then each other. And then, last one.
Hello. Burial chamber, I think.
Got to this burial chamber then. is basically you get 4 little bits of text and they'll add up to make a whole sentence. So it's very important you read the codex. There you go. So someone like me who's dyslexic, you can imagine struggled like fuck with that mission. Sax, you still there? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was just wondering because we're going to be waiting out very soon after I've established this new camp. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That's disgusting. Anyway. Next time we'll finish up this area, which is a bit smaller than the other area. Go on these Venatori assholes. Hopefully get a chance to do hopefully we'll get a chance to finish also the Emperance de Leon. I'm just trying to work out, and also the Forbidden Erasers. I'm trying to work out, do I do the DLC? Do I do Frostback Basin and the Descent DLCs? Do I do them now? Basically, do I do them before the final boss fight of Corypheus? That's what I'm trying to work out. What do you think, Sax? If you're awake enough to understand anything I'm saying. Jed! Daddy! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come say goodbye! Oi! Chad! Chad! Come here! We're also going to be raiding someone whose birthday is today as well, so we're going to be raiding someone extra special. Yep. How to spell his name. Perfect. Liam. Double check the... So basically you're telling me to beat Griffith and then Call of Duty DLCs like the stories that took place in between the events of Trespasser? Is that what you're trying to say, Sax? Hey, young boy. That's not quite time yet. How about the other missions? Oh, they're both done. So got some more leather. And bloodstone. Fair enough. Anyway. Next time we're going back to more of the God, what's it called? The hissing race, and then hopefully we'll get some more Priest de Leon, and hopefully then we'll get the erasers done. But anyway, we're now gonna be raiding Tales Yoda. If you can do this raid message. If you could you do that? Yeah, do that raid message for Charles, and I'll see you guys next. I'll see you guys on Friday with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Anyway, see you guys next time.